Okay, so my name's Adriano DiPrato and I'm the founding partner in A School for Tomorrow. And we are a global network that works with students, teachers and school leaders from across the world to help learning communities thrive, flourish in this new world environment. And your principal, Darren, invited us to come and support your teachers in developing learning opportunities or curriculum that's going to help you guys and all your fellow students set them up for success in life.
Okay, so what is the best and worst parts of your job?
Okay, the best part of my job is that I get to travel the country and to go to schools where I encounter young people. Because the only reason why I do what I do is to support young people. So, for instance, yesterday I came and for the very first time I encountered your school, and I was saying to Darren yesterday that I have never been at a school that has this such positive energy and diversity, cultural diversity. I think diversity is our strength, and I just love this environment that you guys are in, and that energizes me. That's the best part. I don't like the word worst, so I'll answer it this way. The most challenging part of the job is sometimes working with adults. Young people are so much easier to work with.
Okay. How has COVID-19 impacted your life?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So normally I would physically travel to different places, not only in Australia, but internationally for the work that I do, because I've got to go to those schools in those different countries. But COVID impacted dramatically because travel was no longer allowed. So we actually had to change our business and do all of our business through Zoom, which is kind of cool, but at the same time, sitting in front of a computer all day wasn't great.
What motivates you in your role as an educational guru?
Oh, I don't know about being a guru, my friend, but thank you for the question. What motivates me is you guys. As far as I'm concerned, I think young people are remarkable, and I just want to see more and more young people develop the skills to flourish for the future.
How do you think education will change in the next 5, 10 or 15 years?
Okay. How I think it will change, or what I would like it to change. So my aspiration is that I'd like education to become human-centered, where we're focused on why people matter. Secondly, I would like education to evolve to become using technology more effectively to enhance our learning. Then I also want education to be very deeply people, planet and place conscious, and finally intentionally purposeful to help young people to thrive into the future.
Okay. How did you get into podcasting?
Oh, okay. So last year, before COVID hit, I was going to just go on a holiday. Unfortunately, COVID hit, and then Dr. Phil Cummings, who I think you guys met previously, he called me in and said, "Do you want to create a podcast?" And I said, "Only if the podcast is about changing the game of education." And then we started. So I went out and bought equipment, particular specific microphones designed for podcasting, and we hired a producer who happens to be Phil's son. And then we decided to think about our guests. So we started developing our guest list and then curating lots of research about each of our guests. And then we started recording episodes.
Okay, so thank you for sharing that with us. But what tips have you got for students looking to get into recording and publishing their own content?
Yeah, I think that's a really important question. The way I'll answer it is this. It is so important before you start anything in your life is to think about why you're doing it. So that's my tip. You have to figure out the why. Secondly, once you've decided why you want to do it, what you want to say, what's your voice, then you have to develop research and questions that are going to support that, or find guests that you can interview to help you with your course.
Okay. How old were you guys when you started podcasting?
Okay, well, I'm 48 now, and I started when I was 47. It's only last year.
Oh.
But we now have produced 70 podcasts.
Wow.
And we have over 70,000 listeners across the world listening to us every week.
Wow.
Stop.
Okay, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, gentlemen.